For today, I've got a Porsche Carrera 911. Ooh, one of my favourite cars. Is it my favourite car? I think it is my favourite car. It's got a handful of dents on the near side quarter panel, so let's have a look. There's one there, two there, and one there. So to keep this vehicle original, I'm going to be using the paintless dent removal method. So I'm going to be repairing these dents with steel bars or glue pulling, pull them from the outside. There's no filler, no paintwork involved. So I'm going to show you how I get access to the back of these dents. On Porsches, they have a grommet in there, look. Okay, so that's just foam, push all the way through there. And there's the grommet. Taking the arch liner out of the way, and then I can get a bar in behind. So I'm going to use this hula hoop bar, okay? And this is the dent I'm going to be repairing first. So pop the bar in there like that, get it behind the dent. Let's see if I can get straight on it. There you go, can you see me moving it there? That's it, and that's how I'm going to get this dent out. So I just need to add a tip to the end of this bar, so I'm popping it on a plastic screw tip. There you go. And then slide it through the grommet hole, get it behind the dent, and here we go. Ooh, just a couple of pushes, and I've just pushed it slightly higher than it should be. So I'm going to use a knockdown to tap on the metal and lay it all nice and flat. I need a hammer as well for this one, so I've got a hammer and knockdown. God, look at the state of my hands. Okay, and a couple of final pushes, and this dent's going to be out. Doesn't take long to do a dent like this. Excellent. And let's have a look at this dent. There you go. All gone. And now I'm on to that one. This one's a bit different because there's a chip in the centre of a dent. So that means that I can't use the hot glue pulling method to pull the dent out. I need to get a bar in and behind it to tweak it out. And here we go. That's the dent. Okay, so there's a chip in the centre. So there's no way I can use something like a glue tab, pop some glue on the end, stick it onto the tab like that, and then wait for it to set and then pull it out, because it's highly likely that I'm going to pull the paint off. So I've got another bar through the grommet hole, going all the way down behind that dent. So I do have to be a little bit cautious when I'm using a bar inside here, because this is a convertible and this window comes down. So there's going to be some kind of mechanics inside this, quarter panel, wires, just anything that we don't want to be disturbing with a bar through there. So I'm going to try and lever off the grommet hole, off the corner of the panel, lever off there, and then tweak this dent out. Right then, I'm on it. There's a lot of pressure on this bar. You can hear me struggling. Look at that, dent's coming out. Ooh, just mispushed it slightly there. It's not a problem. Can tap that down in a second. Look at that, amazing. Right then, just tap it down a little bit using my hammer and knockdown. Again, same setup as last time. And find that little high spot and start tapping it down. Just created a small low again, so back in with the bar and lift that last tiny bit out from the damage. Whoops. tiny bit more to the right hand side of that little dent. Spot on. Right, let's have a look. And that is the second dent completed on this Porsche. There's a few more to do. Again, I don't know if I can reach all of them with a bar. Some of them might have to glue pull. Maybe that one, the 30mm one. So I'm going to repair the 30mm dent now. That one and that one. And then these two are around there. So I'm going to be using a different technique. This time using hot glue. This is super hot. Pop the glue onto a glue tab, okay, stick it onto the panel, wait about 5-10 seconds. When the glue goes off, pull it out, dent comes out, onto the next one, and I'm going to show you. Going to take this dent out first, okay, so just need to give it a quick degrease, give it a little polish up. That makes the panel, takes all the polishes and stuff off there and helps my little tabs stick to the panel. Here's the tab, okay, I'm going to pop the glue onto it. And then stick it into the centre of the dent, like that. And then I need to pull on the tab to pull the dents out. So I'm going to use a mini lifter, okay, this is quite for a small area repair, for a small dent, because the feet are quite close together. Pull the handle and that's how the dent comes out. There we go. I've maybe pulled that a little bit too hard, but let's have a look. Isopropyl on there, 99% isopropyl. Oh yes, that has pulled it out well, too well really. There you go. So you can see that the lines go together, nip together. That means that that dent of that panel is poking outwards because it's distorting the lines and making them go together. Whereas if we look at the other little dent, that one, the lines open up, so that means it's still slightly in. Right, I need to knock this bit down with knockdown. I'm going to be using this one first and then that one afterwards. So get the main part of the damage down first. Okay, and now we just use the sharper one just to fine tune this area. Now that's laying flat, I need to go back in there with another glue tab, so I'm going to use a different glue tab this time because it's got a smaller head on there, and then stick it on the other low area. Like that. And then back in with the same mini lifter, but I'm not going to go as hard as I did last time. Small pulls, that'll do. Isopropyl on there, a couple of seconds, going to come off like that, and then remove the glue. Woo. More tapping down work. So this is where the dent is. Okay, that's where the second dent was. There is a little ripple there as well, but you can see it's coming out very well. Just 2 pulls. I just need to tap the area, just blend the area, tap a few of those ripples down, and this dent should be out in a couple of minutes. And that is the 30mm dent done. 30mm dent done. So I'm going to do the 2 smaller dents now. Same way, same glue pulling, just with a smaller glue tab. That one, and there's one just out of camera shot there. Bit more glue on there. Excellent. Oh, that was a magic pull. Perfect. On to the next one. Put the glue on there. Oh, look, you can see him smiling. On to the last little dent. And then, oh, I've got two more. Ooh, just something left there. Let's have a look. One more pull. And that's it. That's 3 dents done. So far I've fixed 5 dents, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 dents on his Porsche 911. Got 2 more dents left to fix, and then that is the full panel completely dent free. So I'm going to repair these 2 dents with a glue pull method, same as what I used on these 3 dents. Let's go. So I'm going to be fixing this 10mm dent and another 10mm dent. There we go. Both on a steel panel. So I said there was 6 dents. There's 7 on this near side quarter panel. There's a dent on the offside quarter on the other side, and a small dent on the offside front door, which is aluminium. Steel panel, glue pull, and remove the arch for access, which is under there, because I had to take a bung out of there to fix that dent and that dent. So I'm just going to give this this area a quick whiz up with a polisher. And this one as well. Doesn't need to be a lot, and then we can put some isopropyl on there. And that just makes the panel, takes all the waxes off there, and it enables me to put the glue tab on there and pull the dent out. Using the same glue tab again, this is a purple one, okay, Dent-Remover this is called. Pop some glue on there, a tiny little dot of glue, and stick it on the panel. There's the dent. And then I'm going to pull on the tab to lift the dent out using a mini lifter. Just some light pulls on that mini lifter. I don't want to go too mad, otherwise I'll make more work for myself. And then pull this off. Let's have a look. Oh, slightly high. It's not a problem because I can knock it down with a hammer and knock down. Oops, I've gone too far again. There's a lot of torque on this. You don't need a lot to pull the dent out. So we shall go back in with hammer and knockdown. Now all the dents are done, I need to coat it, so there's no point in me polishing the full panel because it doesn't need it. I've just repaired those tiny little dents. So I'm going to use the Garage Therapy Quick Detailer. Ooh, best detailing spray ever, and it smells gorgeous. Just need a quick wipe on there with brand new cloth. Perfect, all the dents are done on this near side of the Porsche, and now I'm on to the off side. Let's have a look. So just to recap, this was the dented side. There was a handful of dents on there and they've all been taken out because there's no distortion on this line board. So what I've got left is a 10mm dent on the quarter panel on the radius there. And then this is a steel panel, by the way, and then the front door is aluminium. So just wipe this off because you can hardly see the dents. Okay, oh, there you go. Can you see it? The distortion in the lines. So that needs to be tapped down, and then that has to be glue pulled out. So I'll start with the door dent, okay, the outie dent, which is here. So because it's an outward dent, that means that something's pushed it from the inside out. So I always check by pushing the panel, okay? And if there's quite a lot of flex there, it means that there's not something behind the panel which is likely to make it worse when I start tapping it down. So I'm going to get my hammer and knockdown and knock it down. Okay, there we go. That was simple enough. Now it is the last dent on this Porsche. So I just need to prep the panel again, take all the waxes off. If there's ceramic coating or anything like that, my glue and tabs will not stick to this. So, simple as that, just a quick buff over with the polisher and isopropyl. And then picking the glue tab. Okay, I'm picking this green glue tab now because it matches the size of the dent. Put the glue on there like that and then stick it on the dent. Using a mini lifter again. Popping it onto the glue tab, so adjust my feet a little bit, and then a couple of squeezes with the handle. Excellent. Slightly high, and then there's a tiny little crease just running through there, which just needs another glue pull in a second, but I'm going to tap that high bit down right now. I'm using the same technique as the front door, just light taps. That's all it needs, just the board a little bit. Right then, let's put another glue tab on there. Back in with the mini lifter, couple of pulls on the handle. Perfect. It's a bit high, so we tap it down, hammer and knock down. And there you go, this is one perfect Porsche. Let's have a look at the finished results. And this car is now ready for the customer to pick up and go and enjoy in this lovely sunny weather. I'm Martin Saddle from Dent-Remover, and see you soon. Cheers.